Today's video, we're going to help out a property manager dress up a bathroom vanity. The top needed refinish. It's a double sink vanity. The doors wasn't opening. Matt takes care of that. The actual bathroom door wasn't shutting. Matt takes care of that. And then we're going to go on a Saturday and Sunday fishing trip. Weather's been kind of iffy lately, but Rainey wanted to go, so we went. It's a good video to see from one day, blast water on a Saturday, to the wind picking up on a Sunday morning and getting to the point we had to come in and do some backwater fishing on the bay side. I'm Paul. Jesse B's behind the camera. Welcome to our channel, The Rhythm of the Florida Keys. Formed a finished builder specializing in remodels and property maintenance, assisting property managers and real estate agents with all their maintenance needs, servicing the Florida Keys. Today, Matthew's going to work on these cabinet doors. They don't shut, and polyurethane the top of this beautiful bathroom lavatory sink. Also, he's going to shave this door down so it'll shut. That's what's going on today. Alright, Matt's got the door all adjusted and fixed where she shuts. Don't hit anymore. Nice. Got all the drawers fixed. They open and shut. We are ready to do the refinish on the top. It's all taped off. Matt's got the first coat down. Come back in the morning, do a little sanding and throw another coat on it. Gonna be pretty. So we let it set overnight. Now we're gonna give it a light sand job. Matt's gonna give it a light sand job. Clean it with some mineral spirits after that. Let it dry up real good and put another coat on. That'll probably do it. Check back with you later. Okay, Matt sanded her down real lightly and vacuumed all the dust off. Then went in with some mineral spirits. Cleaned the top really well. Then went back with a dry rag. Dried it off. Now he's just letting it air dry a little bit. He'll work on another project while it's air drying. He's going to come back and tape it off and put another coat on it. Rock and roll. Alright, got the next coat on. Pull the tape here in a minute and come back in the morning and see how she looks. I think this coat's going to do it though. Looks pretty good. Fish on. Bring her in, Rainey. Come on. Not going to be big enough, but go ahead and flip her on up. Alright. Alright. Hold her right there. Fish on. Bring her in, Rainey. What you got?
No pack.
Another tiny fish. Keep it out of the motor there, sweetheart. Another one of them little dogs. Oh, little darlings. Look at them little darlings. Get rid of it. Bye-bye. Fish, fish on. Down a little lower, tucked in there, and it'll help you.
Oh, look at it!
Little rainbow runner. Look how pretty it is. Good job, Rainey.
Thanks.
The end of day one. Look how calm the seas are. It's amazing the difference between one day to the next. Well, it's day two. We're heading out. Cold front started blowing in last night. It's about 15 degrees cooler. Wind's picking up. Seas are already getting a little choppy. We'll see what this day is going to bring.
Good morning. Today we're going to head out to a pack street and see what we can get into. I'm Lorena. My dad Paul is behind the camera. Little brother Jesse is at the helm. Welcome to our channel, The Rhythm on the Florida Keys.
Fish on. There you go. Hold it right there. You're up to your leader. Let me grab it. Pull. Jess, grab the line. Pull it in. Yeah, it is. You there, Jess? Just let that one line feed right back into the water. Pull it in. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Keep her yellowtail, first one in the boat. Good job.
The wind picked up outside, so we came inshore to see if we could catch our limit on mangrove snapper. Just too small. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, too small. Get him off, throw him back.
Yo, I still got my bait.
We'll check that one. Another keeper mangrove. Keep it up, Rainey. We'll have dinner tonight. Little baby one. Throw it back. And another fish on. Trying to get our limit on the mangroves.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. Get it, yes. That's a keeper. Keeper all day long. Good job. So what we do is, I don't just bleed tuna and stuff like that. I go ahead and bleed my snapper. It helps. And I throw them in the live bait well, and I pump that fresh water through, so they live a little longer and pump out all that blood. Fish on. Got a good one.
Oh my!
Got a good one. What you got? Snook? Nope, got a little shark.
I got the nurse shark.
Get that pole out of the way. I don't think that's a nurse shark, honey.
That is a nurse shark.
Is it?
Come over here.
All right.
Wasn't too bad of a day. We caught 3 different species. We caught a yellowtail snapper, a shark, and limited out on mangrove snapper. We're gonna call it a day.
So on day 1, we come out of Tavernier Creek right here, and we shot out right here by Davis Reef, and we just trolled right along this edge, and we stayed more in the shallow water, just seeing what we could come up with. And we didn't get skunked, but we got, you know, runners, blue runners, rainbow runners, that kind of stuff. So on the way back in, we explored this area here with the depth finder, and I found a really nice looking spot, and I went ahead and marked it. Then the next morning we came right back out here, and this is where we anchored up. Man, it started getting rough. It started getting windy, and in the first drop, Rainey nailed that yellowtail, which is good. And we had some chum out, and I mean, it was ripping. I mean, it was coming off like crazy. But it just got too rainy and windy, and it's cold. So we went back in through Tavernier Creek, and we came out and went to the cow pens. That way the wind couldn't get on us. We got out of the wind for a while, and we just kind of backed into one of them channels, threw out the anchor, threw out a chum bag, and just started catching mangrove snappers until we got our limit. And that's where same place Rainey got that little nurse shark. So it was a successful weekend, all in all. A lot of fun, more than anything. So on the first day, we was doing that some trolling. What Rainey was using was this Shimano reel on a good Key Largo rod made right down the street from here. Custom made rod from the rod shop in Isla Mirada. She had that on one side, and she had this set up on the other side. Pin set up. This old rod, I'm not even sure what it is. We picked it up at the flea market. She was using these shiny spoon type lures. We was hoping to get some mackerel. We were staying right on the edge, some small mackerel. Even put a little bit of a bonita strip on them a couple times, but we just kept coming up with blue runners and rainbow runners. On day 2, started out on a patch reef on the outside there, on the ocean side, and she was using this reel right here, Old Faithful right here. It's a Dio reel. on this Daiwa rod, which we use it a lot. We got them both at the flea market for little to nothing. And then she used this yellowtail jig. It's kind of a heavier one. The current was real heavy that morning. And then about 15 feet of fluorocarbon leader on there. We just hook that on and tip it with a little bit of ballyhoo. That's what she caught that yellowtail on. Before it got so windy and so rough, we had to get out of there. So then on day 2, when it got so windy and rough out on the patch reef on the ocean side, we took off and went to the bay side, and this is what Rainey and Jesse B were using to catch all them mangrove snappers. Another little rod we picked up at the flea market, nothing special, does the job. Nothing special, just a little rod, light rod, and then this old pin long wheat beach rod we use for everything. We keep it in the truck all the time. A little Daiwa reel, got them also at the flea market. And what they was using for their rigs, got 2 hooks. You can put a weight on it, but we don't put a weight for what we were doing. These actually are set up for fishing at the beach. And it's a snapper croaker rig. We just tip it with some ballyhoo and throw it out there. You're gonna, we like having the 2 hooks because you're gonna catch 4 or 5 them little mangroves. They're gonna hit them quick. You're gonna catch 4 or 5 of them before you catch a keeper sized one. So you just got to keep a lot of hooks in the water and keep it going. But they are good eating, and they have sharp teeth, so you go through them rigs pretty quick. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. Day 2 there was a little cold and rainy, cold front rolling in, and got a little miserable there a little bit out on the patch reef, but all in all it was a lot of fun. Hope we're bringing you content, you know, information that's useful as we learn. We're just trying to pass it on, maybe to be a win-win for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring that notification bell, helps us out a lot. And until our next adventure, remember, whatever it is you want to do in life, you gotta get after it.
I got a goodbye. Don't set your drag too tight, y'all.